Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose Via Fire. And I want to talk about women who talk about the healing era. You know, um, y'all seen those women who be talking about they are in their healing era. They be talking about, oh, I'm in my healing era. Um, I'm trying to heal this and that. They basically be talking about they are in their healing era, and they be traveling, you know, they be hanging out in nature and doing all sorts of different things, and they be talking about they are in their healing era. And my question to them is, how are you in your healing era when you don't have a relationship with God? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, something that I noticed is that their healing era always turns out to be a nightmare. And 9 times out of 10, they still sleeping around with different people. So how are you in your healing era, but you don't want God in your life? You don't even have a relationship with God, And anytime you don't want God in your life and you don't want a relationship with God, you gonna end up doing things that don't even be making sense. It's because you keep saying, oh, I'm in my healing era, I'm in my healing era this, I'm in my healing era that. But it's like these women is not trying to find healing through God. They're not even trying to find healing through the Holy Spirit. So how are they in the healing era, but they ain't even trying to find healing through God? It's like they trying to engineer their own healing, That's why they be traveling a lot and hanging out with all these different people, and sleeping around with all these different people, partying and clubbing, talking about they're in the healing era. How you in your healing era by going out and partying and sleeping with different people and this and that? Like, how is that a healing era? That's because, like, when you don't want God in your life and when you do things without God in your life, you end up doing things that don't even be making sense. And I just pray that these women really, fully come into the kingdom and follow God. You know what I'm saying? I pray that they really find God for real, so they could start to heal like the right way, as opposed to like trying to engineer their own healing, and trying to think that traveling and hanging out with all these people and all these friends and hanging out in nature and all this stuff is going to heal them if they don't even want God in their life. If they don't have God in their life, how is all this stuff going to heal them? You know what I'm saying? And it's like these women be surrounded by unhealed people. You are traveling around with unhealed friends, unhealed people, but then you're talking about you are in your healing era. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all all is not in the healing era. Y'all all need Jesus so you can start to heal the right way, And another thing is it's like their actions don't even be making sense. Their actions don't be making sense, because if you don't have God in your life, and you ain't trying to you ain't trying to seek God and to find God in your life, how can you say you are in your healing era, right? But you're not trying to include God in your life. That don't even be making sense. And you could go from one place to another. You could go to Bali, you could go wherever you're trying to travel, all these different places, and you're still gonna be unhealed, because it's kind of like these people, they be looking for internal healing from physical places. How you trying to find internal healing without God from physical places? Like, they be going out to different places thinking that's going to heal their internal things that's going on internally. They be going to nature and this and that. They be traveling to places like Bali and, different places, thinking that's going to heal what's inside. How you going to heal what's internal by going to external places? It looks like you need God in your life so he could heal you internally. And so you could get healed the right way. So you could earn that healing. But a lot of them, they ain't trying to really earn their healing from God. They ain't trying to really put in the work to get healed by God. They want to engineer their own fast healing so they could go back, hanging around with the wrong people. So they could go back doing their own thing. They really don't want God for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically all I wanted to talk about on this message, man. Peace.